staying cool on the boat when it's almost 40 degrees centigrade outside can be an issue. So here's what I do. I have my ghetto air conditioner outside blowing cool air in. I have a fan here and a fan over there, and what I've done is I've blocked off the front part of the boat, which just gets hit by the sun. I put a covering over the windows so that not so much heat actually enters the cabin. But then if I go through here, it's so freaking hot. It's acceptable here. It's gonna get a little bit hot around 2 o'clock, but it's okay. I can live through it. But if I didn't do this, repaint a little bit of my anchor chain, just paint it red so that as it's going out you know how much chain you've let out. But there's going to be a firework display tonight just down the end of the marina, so that should be good. Whilst it's still quite early in the morning and it's nice and cool, I'm doing a little bit of sort of housework. These steps have had like these nasty black strips on. It didn't really do anything, so I'm pulling them all off and cleaning it up. And my nice neighbors have gone out for the day. In fact, there's quite a lot of boats out for the day. It's a nice Sunday, and so unlike many marinas that you stay in, especially, I gotta say, especially the ones in England, maybe just because the weather's not as good, but people just have their boats and they don't seem to use them very much. Whereas I've noticed here, like there's people down here doing stuff on their boats, taking the boats out, bringing them back. They just get a lot more use here. A quick update on the dinghy, which is great. It stays blown up perfectly, but the pad that goes on the inside of it had a very slow leak, like it would take a week to go down, and I found it. Basically what you do is you get soapy water, and you take the soapy water and you see just there. So I'm gonna patch that today and we are good to go. And you're probably wondering why I have so many friggin' generators. Good question. It's because I'll be using a generator because it's absolutely essential sometimes, and then it'll crap out on me, and I've been moving around so much I haven't been in one place long enough to get one fixed. So I have to get another and then get the original one fixed when I can. But for now, I have not been able to get one fixed, so I just have to just get another. That's why I've got lots of generators. Not entirely sure about the selection of music today. This is the oldest record store in the entire world. It looks like there's a mess on the sidewalk, but it's not. There's particular days when they put out their bags, and because there's nowhere else to put bins, so they just put bags on the sidewalk, and then a truck comes along and picks them all up, and it's all cleared. So it only takes a few hours. It looks messy for a little bit, but it's not really. The place is actually a really good chandlery. They've got everything, and if they don't have it, there's another shop of theirs around the corner that's like 3 stories high and just got even more stuff. So the chandleries around here are actually pretty good. And if you could do me one huge favor, don't worry about subscribing or liking or commenting, but if you could share this video with one other person or post it in one group somewhere, then that would be a massive favor to me. So thank you very, very much. The other morning I was climbing in and I stood down there and the boat moved that way and this rope just pushed me off and I went right in the water and lost my iPhone. But it was an iPhone 7 and I was looking to get a new one anyway, so I don't want to spend that much money on a like iPhone 13 or 14. I don't really like the little finger up thing, but I've got no option. But I found this little iPhone SE, I think, or RX or whatever, I don't know, X, and I just tapped on it. I spoke to the guy, he speaks perfect English, and for 230 euros for this brand spanking new phone, I mean it's not new, but it's new to me, and he just brought it over here. I transferred the money with Revolut and we're good to go. That's how things get done in Malta. It's a little bit folksy, but it's very, very efficient. And the way you find parking is you just look for a place that's got a whole lot of other dinghies and then you park there, because they can't all be wrong. You do have to make sure that you're not parking in some place that's going to get used by another boat, and I always leave a long line so that if another boat comes in they can just push my boat aside and I'm still connected to the land. Thought I'd come out shopping in Slima just for a change. My friend has 2 cats and I don't know if she knows, but they have a side business. This stuff is actually delicious because it's not quite as sweet as all the other sodas are. It tastes a little bit like iron brew, which if you're Scottish you know what that is, but I've grown to like it a lot because just Coke and Fanta and Sprite are just, they're so damn sweet. You just this is a special area designated for people who've been walking around looking at their smartphones all day long and they wanted to sit down and look at their smartphones a little bit longer. So that was a little tour of Slima, and now cue the fireworks.